Sup guys, Nardi here, and I'm recording my APA week, I believe this is week 8. If you guys are wondering what happened for week 7, no battle went up because there was actually no battle done. We got a forfeit win from Mictus. He had a lot of things to do, so not much we could have really done. And my schedule was also kind of busy, so instead of to make everything completely hell for us, he just decided to just give me the win. I honestly was looking forward to playing Mictus, so we got a win. So as of that makes us, I believe, two. Is it 2 or 3 or something? No, I think it makes us 2 and 5 now. I'm not too sure because I'm trying to do math, but my brain is like half dead, and I've also, if I sound a little different than normal, it's because I've been sick for the past week, so that was fun. So this week we're playing the Buzzwoles, which I believe they are second in their current division. We are currently last in our division because our division is really good. And the only way for us to actually make playoffs from our division is we have to start winning every single game with at least a 2-0 or 3-0. So, that is somewhat problematic. That's somewhat okay, but also somewhat problematic because my very last 3 games are versus everyone in my division. So I have to beat all 3 of them and hope they lose some of their other games in order for me to have a chance to at least get into playoffs. Either being Hugo or Panther to start losing quite a bit. I am very close to Dan, which is not that much of an issue. So, anyway, let's get into this match. Island versus Bandedcaterpie, aka Corey. And this week he brought Palo Swine, Megalopunny. I don't have the sprite, so don't ask where it is. A Slowking, a Zapdos, a Kyurem, and a Malawada. And this week we brought Mega Medicham, which is pretty much all offensive except that fact he also has Baton Pass, because, you know, doesn't get U-turn, so might as well bring Baton Pass onto it. An Assault Vest, physical Celesteela, because Slowking is annoying, and most of the things that he brought were kind of special defensive, so kind of bring chip damage. A Power Herb, Roserade with Solar Beam. I don't want to get locked in the Petal Dance. We brought Florges, which is pretty much just a standard fat defensive physical set. Scarf Zygarde was actually gonna run Superpower on this thing. Then I kind of forgot. Oh, it's 6th gen move, and you can only get 7th gen Zygarde. 10%, so it was giving me issues, so I went screw it. Then I put Crunch on it instead, so I had to regen that crap. And I've just noticed our last member is someone a little different. We made our last exchange getting rid of Electrode, which was actually active this week, but we did it on the week we were supposed to play Mictus. We got rid of Electrode and decided to pick up Golbat because we needed another hazard remover, and Electrode kind of didn't really do it, wasn't really performing to its potential and its horrible move pool. So I decided to take Golbat because, you know, it can poison stuff, it can chip stuff down, it can get rid of hazards. So I went to pick up Golbat, and also I kind of wanted to try Golbat out. So yeah, so I'm going to start this battle, and I'm actually going to put the music on, because reasons. That sounds better. If you guys hear me blow my nose, I'm horribly sorry. So he led off with Palo Swine. I led off with Roserade, assuming he didn't really want to switch. Assuming he wanted to stay in, I just clicked Solar Beam, because, like, with Eviolite, it was actually a roll, depending on how invested he was. So I just pretty much click Solar Beam. He's pressure, so like he could pretty much be any Zapdos he wants. I just click Solar Beam. It does Solar Beam lands, obviously, because he can't miss. So click Solar Beam does roughly 25%. I don't know what the He clicks Roost, which honestly could have been very, very bad. What did I click that turn? I think I clicked Hidden Power Ice. That's true. I had Technician on this, and I had Hidden Power Ice. It was like pretty much guaranteed to kill if he didn't Roost. I pretty much knocked him back down, and if I clicked Hidden Power Ice again that turn, he would be dead. Instead, I decided to click Sludge Bomb because, you know, it was the neutral play. So Sludge Bomb pretty much knocks him down to basic nothing. I poison him, doesn't really matter. He pretty much lives on, I'm gonna go with an estimate of 3. Because that's usually what it lands on. He clicks Discharge, trying to paralyze me again. Does not happen. I don't know why he just didn't go for a flying move, because obviously that would have killed me. So I just click Sludge Bomb again, just to get rid of that horrible, horrible Zapdos. And assuming this thing was packing Ice Punch, I immediately just decide to switch out into Golbat, because it could live this thing could live 3 hits from an Ice Punch, even if it was max. So that's pretty much just scouting for damage at that point. Yeah, he clicks Ice Punch. I'm like, okay, this is good. Clicks Ice Punch did a little more than I would have liked him to. So I'm like, he's either Jolly with max roll or Adamant with a low roll. So I wasn't too sure. Another turn, I just decided to click Toxic. Him fearing the Brave Bird, as he should. I immediately just poisoned him. I'm like, I want this thing chipped down. Icicle Crash won't kill me. I outspeed. So I just click Super Fang. Just get this thing chipped down as much as possible. He just clicks Stealth Rocks. I'm like, I'm a Golbat though. You do know I could just sway those away. I could literally just fling those things away. So now he decides to switch out, fearing Brave Bird or some other move. But I happened to click Brave Bird that turn because I literally had nothing to lose. So I just click Brave Bird. I'm like, I'm gonna find out what type of set this thing is. I didn't do very much, but to be fair, I wasn't really invested on that. And he clicks Ice Beam, and I'm like, I'm dead. Put it this way, an Ice Beam from Kyurem two-shotted me. I believe that was with like no investment. So now I just send in Zygarde because this thing, Outrage guarantees kill even from full. So I'm like, I have no problem with this thing at all. It's just gonna die. And the thing is, he had no Outrage switch in, except for Piloswine. And now a weird play happens. He sends in the Piloswine. I'm like, okay, he's just gonna Ice Shard me. I'm gonna die. I hit the Outrage. I'm just there like, do you not have Ice Shard? Question mark? He clicks Icicle Crash, which was so risky. I mean, like, so gosh darn risky, because I could have missed. So I lose Zygarde. I'm like, I'm not upset because the only thing Zygarde was mainly there to check was the Lopunny, the Zapdos, and the Kyurem. And one of those cannot deal with Mega Medicham. Actually, no, both of those can't deal with... Two of those of the 3 cannot deal with Mega Medicham. So, assuming... So there I just assumed he was not gonna do enough to me. I just clicked Wish because I knew Poison was gonna kill him either way. It was either that or he was gonna switch out. So, Piloswine goes down. King Bat actually gets a kill. First game it appears in, which is pretty good. He's sending the Meloetta now, and here I'm just down. I'm like, what set are you? He reveals he has charged. And I'm like, if you're specialist, it's not gonna do very much. He gets the boost, which is pretty much guaranteed with Serene Grace. So I just land Moonblast. I don't get the drop, which kind of sucks, but it's like 10%. So I'm like, eh. So with Wish and Leftovers, I'm pretty much back at full. So he goes for Psyshock, and I wasn't too sure what move he's gonna have, but damn, that did a lot. I'm like, I know it's stab, but like on my calc, I'm like, how did this do so much to me? So I'm assuming he was Expert Belt. That was the item I was assuming he had. I'm still not too sure about that. Because there's no way on earth he specs, because, you know, charge beam first turn. So yeah, he pretty much just demolishes Florges. I'm like, you have no switch in for this thing now. I just send in my Mega Manicham and he has no switch in for this thing. I'm like, I did my calc. Psyshock wouldn't kill. Psyshock wouldn't kill. Psychic wouldn't kill. Charge Beam wouldn't kill. He would need like a Moonblast or something to attack me. So, depending on the set, that crit might not have mattered. Depending on the set, because that was actually a damage roll on my end. So, depending on his set, it might not have mattered. I'm not too sure. So here with the Mega Lopunny, he just clicks fake and I'm like, I'm not mad if I lose Mega Medicham because it kind of got rid of the threat. I'm like, return? I'm not too sure. So I lived the return. I'm assuming it was not max happiness because, well, it didn't kill me. So I did the calcs for that turn. No, a full powered return would have killed me. That was probably not the case. So now it's pretty much a 3v1, and this Slowking cannot do much. So I just click Thunder Punch, pretty much almost guaranteed to kill, depending on the set. I'm assuming I got a max roll because he's probably Fizz invested. So he clicks Shadow Ball, guaranteed to kill me. That's gonna done, but now this is pretty much the end of the game because my last two things just deal with this thing completely. So I just send in Celesteela, and if you guys know, it's a slight nickname change of Celesteela because he won't let me put the ing on it for whatever reason. So I pretty much just click Seed Bomb and we win. Honestly, I find the Seed Bomb animation looking a little weird this gen. However, so we beat Corey this week. So now we're at 3-5, I believe, with -7 differential. I think. I mean, this was a little redemption, cause not including the match with Nictus, but no, the 2 games before we kind of got hacked. I mean, like there was a genning issue with Hugo's game. Was it Hugo or was it someone else? No, it was Point Blank. There was a genning issue with him, so if he didn't have a genning issue, we would have won because Zygarde guaranteed outsped. Zygarde guaranteed outsped and would have killed everything left. And the week before that, we got frozen, and that just sucked. I mean, we got frozen for 5 turns, and we could not do anything. I'm like, this is horrible. However, we do take the 2-0 win. I will take that win though, because this is a game with like not very much hacks, which I'm like, he didn't get the power on 2 discharges, but like it wouldn't really have mattered, because like if I was Natural Cure, the Paralysis would have went away, so kind of useless. So that was nice. I think the fact that he sacked off his Zapdos way too early was really bad. I don't even know what item the Zapdos was. Like, the Kyurem, I don't know. Could have been Scarfed. The Kyurem could have been Scarfed. The Meloetta, I was expecting Expert Belt. Poliwhirl was definitely Eviolite. Slowking was Lefties. Mega Lopunny. So we don't know what the Zapdos items was. Oh well. And if you guys are also wondering why I did not go into Celesteela while the Mega Medicham was still there, that's because Thunder Punch was not very nice. It was not a very nice hit to me. So I didn't want to take a chance of that thing. Having Thunder Punch. I obviously couldn't switch in Roserade because it got outsped, and Ice Punch guaranteed kills. So however, I managed to make the Mega Lopunny pretty much useless this match because honestly, even with that genning issue, Celesteela would have neutralized both of those things if it didn't have Thunder Punch, because Ice Punch did a max of like, I think it was like 25%. Even with Adamant, it was like does nothing, and now I'm actually gonna turn the music off because it drives me nuts. So it was a really good game. I am gonna say GG. So next week I believe we face it's the head of Bandedcaterpie's division was actually a replacement coach, which is very interesting. I don't remember who. I believe it's Paulie we play next, which is the replacement coach, which is very, very interesting. I don't think I've played Paulie before. At least now it doesn't come to mind, but however, we play Paulie next week, then we play Panther the week after. I don't know what the other 2 weeks are. But either way, hopefully we can get more wins. Hopefully we can actually continue this somewhat of a win streak we have, because that kind of counts as 2 games in a row, which is pretty darn good. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.